Okay, one of the applications I was trying to install using Winget was Stellarium. I wasn't able to do it with a installation of other applications, but by itself, it works just fine. It's in the process of downloading and doing its own installation. Later on, I'm going to try to see if I can do installation of MIT Scratch and also TuxPaint, possibly also a flight gear flight simulator. Best case scenario, I can install them all at the same time, which is my goal. Otherwise, I'm going to find out what's going to work. Okay, the download portion is done, the hash has been verified, and the installation has started. It's not a very big file, about 139 meg. It's going pretty quick. And it has now been successfully installed. You can see I have the shortcut on desktop. Now we're going to move on to our next phase. Okay, I'm going to try the same method, but I'm going to try to install two applications at the same time, Steam and also TuxPaint. So here we go. Get to the back of the line here and see if it works. I may have to try something different, but let's see if this works at all. No packages found. For Steam, it looks like there's multiple options here from Steam itself and also from the Microsoft Store. TuxPaint, no packages were found, at least not by that name. So we'll try something else. Okay, my lackadaisical way didn't work, so I started looking for the actual IDs that pertain to what I want to install. So I have the ID from Steam. I also have the ID for TuxPaint from NewBreedSoftware, and I also have the ID from MIT. I could do them individually, but my original goal was to be able to do an installation of multiple applications at the same time. So I'm going to cut and paste this from Scratchpad. As you can see, I have the ID for MIT, Valve, and NewBreed. And let's see if this works. And seems like I used ID a few times too many. So let's back up here and see if I can fix this. So there. Let's see if this works. Whoops. Okay. It looks like we got something. Steam setup. The hash has been successful. Same thing here. What's going on for TuxPaint? Great. As you can see, the Steam installation is already, the download is already done. It's going. We still have a third. Okay, it looks like the download is finished and the installation for TuxPaint just kicked in, and that's going pretty quick. And 2 out of 3 is not bad, but for some reason, not get Scratch. So let's back that up a little bit. Got these done. see if this works like this. Got found. Should be a very small location. If I remember correctly, it's only like about 161 megabytes. Kind of fails, so I might have to go through the Microsoft Store on that one. I did a quick search and I found Microsoft ID for it, so let's put that in here. Let's see what happens. Yes, we agree to the terms. And it's starting the process. While Microsoft decides what it wants to do with its store and eventually we'll continue with this installation, I'm just going to break it down as to why I'm doing this. I just want to get into the habit of being able to do multiple installations simultaneously going forward for things in my lab and also at work to speed up my process. And the reason why I'm doing this, and look, here we got something that just got installed, so looks like it's done. Now, as I was saying, the reason why I'm going through all these steps is so that I can see what does work and what does not work, how many things I can install simultaneously. I just want to know what the limit is so that way I don't have to waste my time later. Hopefully this is useful to anybody else who might be thinking about doing the same thing. And going forward, I will be going over the applications that I installed briefly in case anybody's curious as to what they're for. But for now, good night.